Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shatter illusions, movement sets me free. Finally I can be. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now. Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shatter illusions, movement sets me free. Finally I can be. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now.
Good evening, warriors. Good evening, community. I hope you all can hear me. Look, it's been like, 3 weeks since I have been on here. How are my warriors doing? Let me get to my screen because y'all know we are warriors because when we fight, we win. I'm so happy to have you all on here today. If this is your first time, please make sure that you put your name in the comment section so that we can welcome you to our community. If you're on Facebook, make sure you like the page, follow the page, share the stream. If you're watching on my personal Facebook page, I love it as well. Go ahead and put something in the comment section and say you're watching from my personal Facebook page. If you're watching from YouTube, y'all know we're still growing our YouTube community. So make sure that that you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button because that always helps with the algorithms. And then make sure that you hit that notification button so that every time we are on, you are notified. Man, I got a lot of stuff to talk to you ladies about, and I promise I won't be on here long. I'm still going to try to stick to the 15 minutes, right? Even though, you know, we're technically no longer 15 to life, but I'm still going to try to stick to 15 minutes. So I'm just honored that you all are on here. Hello, let me see. Greta, hello. She done made a song about me. I love I love it. Hey Karen, hope you're feeling well. Here's our movie star, Monica Brown. So proud of her. For those of you who may not know, Monica is a member of my church, New Birth Church, and she, God gave her a vision to start what she called, first she just called it free, she said. And she put out like, what she said was like everything in her home. She set it outside. And if people wanted to come past and get whatever, they could just take it and everything was free. She didn't charge for anything. What now is called the Free Boutique. And she's out there, I think Monday through Friday, 9-ish to about, I don't know, 4 or 5-ish, somewhere around in there. Monica, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And thank you for sharing the stream, Simone. And she just, whatever people donate to her, she puts it out there and anybody walking past could come by and get it. Well, somehow our local news station, WLKY, heard about it. I don't know. I need to find out how they heard about it. And they did a piece on her. And it was so wonderful. And if you know Monica, she is so quiet. She won't say a peep, but I tell you, she was talking while they were interviewing her. And it was just so beautiful to see. And I'm just so proud and honored how she, you know, followed God's leading. And yeah, okay, she goes till 3:00. And you know, it's just blessing others because so many of us would be like, shoot, I'm going to sell this stuff because that might be me. I'd be like, look, I'm going to sell some of this stuff because I love putting stuff in the consignment shop. But, you know, but God has blessed her, giving her that vision to just put things out there. And whatever it is that, I mean, it could be a refrigerator or, you know, or clothes or shoes or whatever, dishes. Monica gave you some dishes today. I don't know if they got them to you, but just so proud of her. And so y'all give Monica some thumbs up, some clapping hands, for what she's doing. And she is a wonderful example of when I ask you guys, like I give out all this information, but then I ask you, what did I say at the end? Always, I love you. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. But most importantly, what do I believe in? I'm going to give you about 10 seconds because I know there's a slight delay. What do I say? But most importantly, I believe in what? You know? And and she's a living example of that. She's a living example of that. And so what I want even more testimony. That's right. I believe in your actions. Thank you, Phyllis. It's your actions. It's you get it out there and do it. And you can be on here, you know, till the Lord comes back. But if you don't get out there and take action, take charge of your life and do things, then you're just going to be that person that when you pass away, that it's just going to be you lived, you maybe had a job and you died, and this is who you left behind. And that's it. Yes, I believe it's your actions. See, you guys know it's your actions. Yes, yes. And I also have another, what Marquita, can I say about what's going on with you? Because y'all know I have been on Marquita for forever to start her business, because she's another extraordinaire, so talented, can make and do anything. If y'all ever purchase something for her or ask her to make something from you, I mean, it's just so awesome, so awesome. And I've been on her, I know, at least 3 years, probably longer than that, to start her business. And okay, so she said absolutely. Okay, so she has finally started her business, right? And it's called, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Marquita, but it's called 3 Levels Up. 3 Levels Up. Okay, let me read this about Monica. The news station crew drove by her house on their way to somewhere else. On their way back, the newspaper reporter wanted to stop and find out what she was doing. She loved it so much, she even donated. What? See what God will do if you just step out. Oh my God. That is so awesome. See, God had them drive past there. He did. He had those news people drive by her house. And what if she had never stepped out and said, I'm going to do this? Wow. That is absolutely awesome. Okay. So yes. Okay. And wanted to showcase it. Beautiful. Okay. I love it. Okay. So Marquita, again, if I believe, okay, she's giving me the thumbs up. It's called 3 Levels Up. And she can type it in there. But what it is the 3 levels up. She makes all of her things from the 3rd level in her home. Isn't that so awesome? 3 levels up. That's where all the creativity is. That's where all the magic happens. And she finally did it. So now she's officially a business owner and she is doing the thing. And I'm just expecting great things. And so the next thing we got to get her is a website and Facebook page and Instagram page so she can highlight all the things that she offers. And so when she gets that, I will be sharing it on here because I want to support her, just like with Monica with her free boutique. And Monica, if you want to, we did this the last time, and if it's okay with you again, if we could put your address down there. So if somebody wants to donate something, let us know when is a good time to donate, and also put in here what it is that you need. Isn't this a wonderful community? And then this is what I feel like I want to cry. So this is what I was, when God had placed this in my heart, these are the things that I wanted to see. And here it came through Monica first and Marquita. I just love it. I just love it. Yes, so proud of Marquita, and you're gonna do the darn thing. You are. It's just awesome. So I'm so happy. So Marquita, when you get that website, when you get your Facebook page and Instagram, make sure that you let me know, and maybe I need to have you on here as a guest. And hey, Mary House, who's my mother-in-law, the mother-in-love, Sandra Easy, Deaconess Sandra Easley, how are you doing? Simone, I don't think I said hello to you. That's right. It's the year of discovery. You guys are so on it. It is. Oh, I love this so much. Okay. So let me get to this real quick. Okay. She says she's believing and trusting God for what's to come. That's right. You got to continue to step out. Now you did the first step by, getting your business and, going through the federal government, I'm sure, and getting your EIN number and, all those things. Now you got to get your website because you got to keep rolling. You got to get a website. You got to get your Instagram page, all the stuff. Okay. So that people can find you because they got to know how to find you. All right. So you ladies know that I have not been on here probably 3 weeks because, let me see, there's been a lot going on. The second week in June, I had, my 4th women's retreat, which was Family, the Good, the Bad, and the Blessed, part 2. And it was absolutely awesome. It was held at, Cumberland Resort Park, Lake Cumberland, Cumberland Falls. Look, I can't even remember. Cumberland Falls State Resort Park in Corbin, Kentucky. That's where we held it. And it was absolutely awesome. And the women were healed and we laughed and we cried and it was just a beautiful, beautiful time. But it really takes a lot to prepare for that. And I do pretty much all of the teaching. Okay, so she's got her address in there, 3425 West Market Street. So she needs household clothes, t-shirts, shorts, personal hygiene products. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Monica. And but going back to the retreat, so it takes a lot to prepare for that. The teachings and all of the things that we're going to do there. I mean, it's just a lot on me preparing all of the teachings and really listening to God and all that. So it's just a lot. So while that was going on, I was also asked to head up a youth, well, they wanted to call it a youth conference that was going to be held in Nashville, Tennessee, the next week after the retreat. And so I headed up a team of people, some from our church, some from Tennessee, some from Georgia. And we ended up changing the name, and it was a Summer Fest, and it was for youth aged 12 to 18. So while I'm planning for my retreat, I'm also planning for the Summer Fest. So what happened was with the retreat, I always go down a day early. So I had left on that Wednesday and we were down there till Saturday, came back on Saturday, was here for a couple Sunday and Monday, and then left on Tuesday, that following Tuesday, to go down to Nashville for that. So I was in Nashville from Tuesday to Saturday. And so then when we came back, then Matt and I was vending at some other places. So it was just a lot going on. Just one thing from the next. They were all good things. They were all good things, but I'm telling you, it was, I don't know, it takes a lot out of you, again, to prepare for those things. And, okay, she says social media is in the works. Good. And it takes a lot out of you, when you do those things. And so what I have learned, and I'm going to say this, I'm a part of a book club. Okay. So we read these books, and of course it's a book club, right? And it's really good. And I really enjoy it. And I always enjoy the conversations. And so one of the meetings, because a lot of us didn't know each other. So at one of the meetings we had to, I don't know if I may have told you all this, but I want to say it again. But we went around, everybody, it's just like 7 of us, but, we had to say one thing about ourselves. And so everybody was saying, different things. And I was so glad that I was one of the last ones, because I'm sitting there thinking, like, what do I want to say about myself? What do I want to say? And so at the end of it, when it was my turn, and I just said, I'm Ruth. And I said, I'm a recovering people pleaser. And they were like, oh my God, like, yes, but it's so true, because I'm that person that for so long you didn't want to make people, and if you are like a recovering people pleaser, just like raise your hand and say that's me too. But, like I didn't want to make people mad. I had to be like the perfect child because I didn't want to upset my mom or my dad. And, And then when the other siblings, I'll just say like my brothers was getting in trouble and doing all kind of stuff, it was like, I felt like I had to overcompensate for that and be the good one. Even on jobs, you just want to be liked. You don't want anybody to be mad at you. And even though people ask you to do stuff and you're tired and you really don't want to do it, but you do it anyway because you don't want people to be mad, right? And so, but I had to learn, guys, for my sanity. I had lunch with somebody last week and I was talking to them about some stuff. I can't go into everything, but one of the things that I told them, I see some hands coming up. One of the things that I told them is that I had to learn boundaries and when to say, you know what, I'm not going to do it, or you're not going to have access to me. And I'm not saying I'm, Michelle Obama or, somebody like that, but still, whoever you are, it doesn't matter. Whoever you are, everybody doesn't deserve access to you. There are some people that don't need access to you, that if they reach out on Messenger on Facebook, it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Or if they try to text you or something, everybody does not have deserve access to you. Yeah, you learn over time you can't please everyone, but you know what? But when you have learned to be that people pleaser, it's hard to say no. It really is, because you know that when you say no, a lot of times that person's going to be mad at you. They're going to be mad. They are going to be mad at you. And they don't even understand when you say no, because it's all about them. And so I learned that for my sanity, for me to continue to grow and be better and be well and whole, there's things that I have to say no, that I'm going to take care of myself. Even as much as I kind of wanted to be on here for those past 3 weeks, it was just like, man, I just couldn't. I just needed to take a load off, just because there's still so many things that I still have yet to do that I'm working on. But just for last week, I just like, okay, I have to take that load off. And so I just want to encourage you to do the same things. It's so hard to say no. Yeah, I know. Sign me up for the recovery center. I know. It is so hard it is. When you're used to, especially if you've been doing that since you were a child, it's really hard to break that. But you have to do what you need to do so that you can be whole, because, you hear it all the time. I was even telling the person, we've all heard it 1,000 times. You're on the airplane and the cabin pressure drops and the oxygen mask come down. And what do they tell you? You got to put it on yourself first before you put it on the person next to you, because it does no good for you to try to put it on somebody else and you can't breathe. Right, guys? So you have to take care of you. You have to have self-care. You have to say, look, if it's no more than me going and getting a pedicure, I'm doing that. If somebody wants me to come and go to a dinner or go to we're having this party, we want you to come to. Or we're having this event, this thing we want you to come to. And if you really don't want to do it, and you are tired, because see, I'm that person where people think that I'm outgoing, but I'm really a very introverted person. Like, I love, you hear often, I've said this before, where they say that actors, they love being on the stage, but they're really introverted, and they gain their strength by being by themselves. And that's me. Like if I could be an actress, Lord, y'all know I love being on the stage. I love all of that. But I gain my strength by being by myself. So I have no problem on like Saturday. I was out by myself and I'll go, and I went to Culver's and I didn't get it to go. I sat in there and ate it. I got it to eat it there, and I'm by myself, and I just had a wonderful time by myself. Nobody there. And I'm like 2 minutes from my mama's house. I didn't even go over to my mama's house, right? I was by myself. And that's how I gain my strength. So you have to figure out, how do you gain your strength? What do you need to do that's good for you for self-care? Because if you don't find out and you just go and go and go, then you're going to start vomiting on people. Then you're going to be this mean person. And then every little thing that happens, you're going to snap and you're going to be mad and you're going to be angry and you're going to be ugly. And it's all because you're empty and you're tired and you don't want to do it. And you've had it up to here and you feel like you're doing everything because you have to. One of my favorite, look, I'm just going on. One of my favorite, what are you saying no to, Margarita? One of my favorite things that I've gone over a little bit. I'm so sorry. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off. But one of my favorite, y'all know I love movies. So one of my favorite movies, I love this movie. I can watch it every time it comes on, is Parenthood with Steve Martin and who else is in that? Mary Sternberger. I don't, Mary Stern something. Who else is in that movie? Keanu Reeves is in it. I mean, if you want to watch a good family movie that just has so many just little great nuggets in it, right? You just need to watch that movie, okay? Because I could quote that stuff all the time. Okay, but anyway, but there's a scene in the movie where Steve Martin's wife is pregnant with their fourth child. And they're having some issues with their older son and just normal family stuff with kids, right? He's struggling in school and all that stuff. Okay. So anyway, so when she was telling him that she was pregnant, he was really upset because he had quit his job and all that kind of stuff. And because he wasn't happy with his job. So she told him, he was like, not happy. And so she was like, well, I'm not happy either because, I was thinking about going back to school or going back to work or something like that. And she was like, well, I don't, have that choice. And he was like, well, that's the difference between me and you. He was like, you get a choice. He said, I have to do everything. I have to do everything. I was like, man, that's so true. So how often in life, we feel like I have to do all this stuff. I don't get to choose. But in reality, you do get to choose. You do. You do. You may not want to choose, but you get to choose. And so what I'm learning and what I have learned is that I get to choose. And so I get to say whether I will or I won't, and that I'm just going to take a load off and I have to take care of myself because I cannot do what I need to do if I'm empty, right? And so it's the same with you. It's the same with you guys, okay? So this week, find some time to take care of you. Find some time to say, you know what? If somebody's asking you to do something and you really don't want to do it, I know I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want them to be mad at me. Well, they're just going to have to be mad, right? Because you got to set boundaries. And you heard it say, boundaries are for you, not for the other person. Boundaries are for you. And like I said in the beginning, everybody does not deserve access to you. And it's okay to say no. What is it that you need to do for you? I don't care. Go buy a book and read it, start reading it. Like I said, maybe go get a pedicure, get your nails done. I don't know. Maybe get some eyelashes put on. When I grow up, I'm going to give me some eyelashes. Okay. What is it that you need to do for you? Okay, guys. If anybody is hearing this, or if you agree with it, throw your hand up. Okay. Throw your hand up and say, hey, I agree. And I'm going to do something for me this week. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear you say, I'm going to do something for me this week. Okay. And then while I'm waiting is I am going to, and I haven't done this in a long time because see, again, it's one of those things that's like, well, I don't want them to think, that I'm just trying to sell them some stuff. Well, you know what? I am. Okay. So here are my pillowcases. And if you go to perfectpeaceproducts.com, take care of you by getting you some of my pillowcases. And they are wonderful and they are beautiful. As a matter of fact, I was getting sales at 2:30 this morning. Sales were coming in, right? And here they are. There's Peace and Rest, Healing. There's Children's and Faith and Military. And if you want them, you better get them now at $20 because I'm getting ready to take the price up. So I'm just letting y'all know. Okay. Who is BMOT 5081 again? Tell me who that is. Who's BMOT? I know you told me before, but see, I haven't been on here for a little bit. Okay. And then also my skincare, Esther Ruth skincare. I'm telling you, when Matt and I go vending, I hear all the time people, they go, oh my God, like your skin is so pretty. Like, what do you use? Okay. And, yeah, so that's me. So you need to go out there and get you some Esther Ruth skincare because it is a great product. And, my husband can tell you, and it's wonderful and you need to get it. Okay. Yes, this is okay, Brooke. Okay, Brooke. Yes. I knew you had told me before, but I'm a goober and I have forgotten. Okay. So you just forgive me. I'm going to try to remember the next time. Okay. Yes. I need y'all to self-care this week. Okay. I need y'all to do that for you because I want you around. All right. So listen, that's your homework. Self-care week. Take care of you. It's getting hot and, it's hot. Okay. And you might be going on vacation. So if you're going on vacation with children, that ain't a vacation, right? So then you got to come back and take a vacation from the cheering. So if you need to take another vacation with just you and maybe you and your spouse or you and your girlfriends so that you don't have the children, then you need to do that as well. Because I know when you go on vacation with your babies, that is not a vacation because you are still in mommy mode. Right? So do it for you. Okay. Remember, I love you. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. But most importantly, ladies, I believe in your action. I am begging you to take care of yourself. Okay. I'm going to say it one more time. I love you. Because I don't feel like I said it right the first time. I love you. I believe in you. And I believe in your dreams. Just like with Monica and Marquita both stepping out, my heart is bursting at that. Most importantly, I believe in your action. And they have both stepped out in action. So I need more of you to step out in action and take care of yourself. Okay. Y'all be good and y'all have a wonderful, blessed week and take care of you. Okay. I love you so much. All right. Bye-bye.
Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah.